Welcome back to World Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Jazz hosting the Rockets. And the Rockets are 12.5-point road favorites. The over-under is at 227.5. The Rockets are minus 700 on the money line, and the Jazz are plus 500. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They played once this season in Utah, and the Jazz won that game 124-115. It was like a month ago. Lineups for tomorrow's game, and please be mindful that all of these teams have 30 minutes before the game starts to tell you who will or who won't play. Van Fleet, Green, Brooks, Thompson, and Sengun, and Thompson is listed as questionable. Then Collier, Sexton, Williams, Filipkowski, and Kessler are supposed to be on the court for the Jazz. Head-to-head, the Jazz are on a 2-game winning streak against the Rockets. The Jazz have beaten the Rockets. They're 6-4 against the Rockets in their last 10. The home team is 7-3. The underdog has covered the last 3 games they've played against each other. The underdog is 5-4-1 against the spread. The favorite is 8-2 on the money line. The over is hitting their last 2. The over is 7-3. And the over at 227.5 is also 7-3. The Rockets are 9-1 in their last 10. They are 5-5 against the spread. The over is 6-3-1. There was a total of 224, 200, 227, and then 235. They have not covered the last 3 games that they've played. 8-point win over the Magic, they covered. 4-point win over the Heat, did not. 5-point loss to the Nuggets, did not cover. And then a 7-point win over the Hawks, they did not cover. For the Jazz, 1-9 in their last 10. 4-6 against the spread. The under is 6-4. They've lost their last 3. They have not covered any of those games. 240, 220, then 211 points, and then 243 points. 16-point win over the Wizards, then a 22-point loss to the Celtics, a 29-point loss to the Cavs, and a 37-point loss to the Grizzlies. The game that they covered was the game against the Wizards. Now we're down to the final 10 games of the season. So we're going to see how the really bad teams approach whether or not they're going to play their starters, whether or not they're actively going to try to win. Right now, the Jazz have the number 1 pick, and I'm using air quotes here because, the ping pong balls, but they have the best shot right now. It's the Jazz, the Wizards, the Hornets, and the Pelicans are the odd man looking in. But the Wizards and Jazz keep trading back and forth between 1 and 2. Not that this isn't the NFL where it makes a difference. It's just the ping pong balls, and they both have the same amount. I'm going to take the Rockets on the money line. I will take the Rockets laying the points, and the over under is what concerns me for this game because I'm leaning under. They scored 103, 91, 99, 97. The game that they won, they scored 128. So if the Jazz kind of bench their starters, or if the Rockets really bench their starters in the fourth quarter, you're safe. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.